everyone, Leslie here from Message in a Fold. Today we are going to talk about the Bind-It-All. This little machine that gives me fits. And probably some of you as well. And so I'm going to take you through a demonstration on how to put together this notepad. I've got two pieces of chipboard. I think these are from the back of writing tablet pads, and then here's the paper, the note paper. I cut up a bunch of these notepads, 8.5 by 11 notebook paper pads to use as Christmas presents for the guys in my life last year. So I have a lot of things left over. Alright, are you ready? I hope this goes good. I'm going to leave a link down here for the guy, and it is a man, crafter, that I found an idea for a sacrificial piece of paper. Cheater. I'll find his video and put a link to it. And it's his video that helped me to figure out how to use this confounded contraption. I have a pack of 8.5 by 11 Recollections paper, and I'm going to use one sheet of this kind of creamy brown, and I've cut it in half at 4 1/4, so I have two pieces. One of these pieces of cardstock is going to be sacrificed. It's going to be used as a guide. And so let's get on this project. All right. On the front of this machine, right here, are some grooves manufactured in the machine. And what I'm going to do is put the edge of this paper, I'm going to line it up with that groove. Now on these things over here, this A, B, C, and D, I'm not going to do anything with any one of those except for the letter B. So I'm going to push that over there. The rest of these things, I don't even want to go there. Just trouble is all they are. So, I'm going to line up this edge of the paper over here with that groove. And I'm going to make my first punches. So I have 6 evenly spaced opens, punch outs. This B setting has got a tooth that sticks out, and I need to get the paper in one of the holes in the paper over that tooth. There's the tooth right there. So I'm going to put the paper in and bend it back just a little bit, oops, so that it goes in that second, the tooth goes in that second hole. Make sure that this is straight, and I'm going to punch. And I'll take that off, and now I have 12 evenly spaced holes. Now I'm going to go to this one and put it in the tooth. And do the same thing again. And then so everything is lining up and doing really well. Now I'm going to go to this one and do the final punching. I thought I had my video camera on when I did this one, and I looked up and saw that it was stopped, so I've had to redo this. Okay, so here are all of the holes. This one is right up against the edge of the paper, and this one has a little bit of a gap. So I'm not going to work on this side. I'm going to work on this one. So I'm going to use some quick dry tacky glue. Maybe. And, oh, here's a brush. If you get a thin enough coat of this glue, then it'll dry quickly, so that we can use the Bind It All right away. I am not going to cover the other side with paper, just this one, just the front. Okay. So I have this scrap piece of Graphic 45 ABC primer. I'm going to put that on. And I'm going to use my brayer to get that glue adhered to the paper. Alright, now with a craft knife, I'm going to cut the excess paper off. Okay, so there's my cover. And then this one is going to be the back. So I'm going to put some glue on it. Okay. And I'm going to use a craft knife to cut this off. This is a really simple, down and dirty project. So there's my front and my back. And they're not the same size. One is longer than the other one. That's typical for me. All right. So now they're the same size. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start off with the front cover. And with my cheater bar, I'm going to center that between these two holes. Okay, boys and girls, let's go this way. Let's go on the bottom. So I'm going to put the tape down there on that side. All right. And then I'm going to line this up. All right, now. All right, that's going to work. Okay, let me show you. Let me see if I can get you here. All right, see where these reference marks are in relation to the edge of the chipboard? Well, if I go to the second hole like I had planned. Okay, I'm on the second hole. Well, now you see that my edge of the cardstock is out of this hole, and this is way over here, and there's the first hole. So that's why I need to go back to the first one. There. Okay, we're ready to punch. And so there are the holes. Pretty good. All right, so now I need to take this off. Without tearing up my template. And without tearing my paper, I'll have to fix that little one. So I need another length of tape. And I'll put that on there. Now this is the back. So with this one, I've got to line it up. Get it even. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. Oops, I've got this on the wrong side. I need it on this one with the wider gap there. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to put that in. Leslie! Okay, so there. And now I can put it in that one. And I gotta look up here and make sure that I'm in the right area. Alright, so there my holes, oops, there my holes are evenly spaced and they are exactly where they need to be. Now for the inner pages, they are the same width. The inner pages are the same width as what this is. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to take them 10 at a time. I've got them 10 at a time, and I need some more tape. And the top one is probably going to be sacrificed. And we'll put this on there with 2 holes showing, like I've done with the other things. And then my papers. Whoops. So you just put it in like you have the others. I'll turn this around this time so you can see this paper lines up just about the same on both sides on the outside of this thing here. Oh, look at that shaky. Okay, so now I'm gonna punch and take that off. Now we'll see how easy this comes off of this top piece of paper. Well, that didn't do too bad. Now let's check out how it fits with the holes in the cover. It fits real good. So we'll take another 10 pieces and we're going to do the same thing. Now I got to check. Okay, there. All of the holes are lined up. All of them. So now I'm done with this part. Okay. Now when you make your sandwich, what you do is you lay your pages down. You put your top on, and then you put your bottom on the top, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll cut on this right between 6 and 7. You'll cut right in the middle. And some little wire nippers. Wire nippers will work. Anyway, all right. So you'll take this end and put it in here and bring it around just like this. That's how you're going to put it. And then this part here, you have to, let's see, that was 5/8. So there's 7/8, 3/4. There's 5/8. 5/8 or 16 millimeters. So you have to open this wide enough. So it'll fit down in there. And sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle. Not always, but sometimes. Alright, so that is the 5/8 inch. You'll see the way, you see that flat area right there? Like that. You need to have your pieces in that flat area. Like that. And then you put that inside the machine and you put that against this guard and then push the lever and let go. And it closes. So we're going to try to see how this works on a larger scale. All right. Now, the same as this little one, we're going to put this on at the second hole. We're going to start laying this down at the second hole. I don't know if I need to make some kind of contrast. So I'll mess up this side. And I'll mess up this side. And then, yep. Yeah, okay. So I'll get a length of tape out. And I'll lay it down. All right. Leave these two holes open. And then get this area and this area about even. Maybe just a smidge. Okay. Put that back on. Alright, so let's try this again. So, put that in that tooth. And then there, that looks better. Okay, what I am suspecting is that I'm going to have to put the tooth in that one. There's hole number 1 and there's hole number 2. So I'm going to try to get hole number 2. Oh, this is going to be a little tricky because of the cardstock. Okay, wish me luck. Now we'll see. Oh, good. All right, everything is pretty even. Okay, so now we'll go to that hole. All right, now this is where I'm going to come into trouble. Because if I put that one there in that tooth, look at where the end of my paper is. It's out there. Well, I'll just have to give it a try. Okay. Well, it came pretty close. Yeah, that worked really well. So there you go. They're all even. Even to the edge there. So if you want to use your Bind-It-All, create a cheat sheet. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video on how to use this wonderful Zutter Bind-It-All confounded contraption. Hey, now take it off your shelf, dust it off, blow off the cobwebs, and get busy. Make sure to give this sacrificial piece a try. Use your scraps first until you figure out how this thing really works. But remember the trick. Two spaces, and this goes in that little finger deal. Just remember that trick. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, or I thank you all for watching this craziness. I appreciate every one of you that stopped by and watch my videos, leave comments, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, then please feel free to do so. At the end of this video, you might have to put your glasses on, but at the end of this video, there's a little subscribe button. Yeah, I am totally computer savvy. Not. Anyway. So until next time, it's time for you to go show someone how special they are. Bye!